morning, friends. Today is going to be a non-conventional day for me. I will be cleaning out our guest bedroom, and that is significant and relevant to this channel because the guest bedroom is where I literally put all of my excess yarn, all of the cardboard boxes that I've saved, a bunch of just like random yarn crap that I don't even know like what it is. I just like threw it into that room. The guest bedroom will be the vein of my existence. It is so messy, and it's been sitting like that for so long. We don't have anyone visit us, so that's why I ultimately had that bedroom as storage. But it is so bad, you guys, and I'm gonna show you. I'm going to put myself on blast. I'm going to embarrass myself and expose it to everybody so you guys can see how much of a mess it is, but we will be cleaning it together and then we will be able to see the transformation come to life. I got my Dunkin' coffee. I'm ready to go. I feel like I'm still asleep, but it's fine. I know I need the full day to dedicate to this project. I love watching a good cleaning vlog and a good like declutter with me video, so hopefully you guys will enjoy watching, seeing me put this room back together. And I can't remember if I told you guys or not, but my husband and I will be moving back to the East Coast next month, so I really need to start decluttering the house and purging everything that we don't really need. I cannot wait to show you guys my new office though. We bought a house in North Carolina since we will be staying there for the next like 3 to 4 years, and I'm so excited to bring my dream office to life, you guys. I always knew my office here in California would be temporary. I knew we would only be here like a year, plus we're renting, so it's hard to really customize the office exactly how I want it. But since we bought our next house, I'm so excited. I have a lot of fun things that I want to add to the office and really make it mine, and of course I will be vlogging it for you guys, but that will be in the future. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just focus on today, the decluttering, and let's transform this guest bedroom back into a bedroom. Okay, I'm gonna bring you guys into the room. I feel like a lot of you have commented saying like, oh Jenna, how do you stay organized? You seem so organized. Your office always seems so clean. But honestly, this is a good reminder that social media is not always true and things are not how they appear. I do always strive to keep my office pretty clean, especially the part that like shows in my videos, but there are times where she gets a little cray-cray. Okay, into the mess. I'm gonna pan my camera so you guys can see it, but okay, jump scare. So here is our guest bedroom. As you can see, there is a lot going on, a lot. And if you guys remember, I made this watermelon cat bed for Shay last summer and she didn't like it at first, but now it is clearly evident that she loves it because look at all this fur. So here is the pile of boxes that I was telling you guys. I usually like to keep these boxes in case I want to repurpose them and like reship them out with other plushie orders. You never know when you need a big box, but I've been like hoarding them over here and just throwing them chaotically over there. I also have a bunch of excess yarn. I just have a bunch of other stuff like PR, my running backpack, Crochet Me Zaddy stuff, polyfill, some more yarn, plushies from my book. This is a backdrop from my book photo shoot, my light box, my tutu that I wore on my game show. So now you guys know I was not exaggerating. Like this room is a hot mess, but we are going to transform her. I think first things first, I want to like take down all of the boxes and fold them flat and really organize like which boxes I want, which boxes like I don't want. Oh my gosh, from this angle, it looks so bad, you guys. This looks like a junkyard. I've been putting this off for months. I do want to say that, so I'm glad to finally be doing this. And part of me was like, I need to film this to keep myself accountable. Otherwise, I don't know if I would actually do it. I probably would have waited till the last hour when we were about to move, and I'm like, okay, I have to do it. So this is good. I'm getting ahead of things. Okay, I'm gonna attach you guys to my little lamp here, and hopefully it'll capture. Oh, look at Shay. She's probably like, finally, mom. You're finally cleaning. But yeah, sorry about the lighting. I feel like the lighting will be slightly off because I have the warm lights in here, but okay, I'm gonna get started on the pile of boxes. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought this pile was more in depth, but I feel like a big portion of it was actually just this chair and all of the boxes were on top of it. So I'm gonna go get the box cutter and flatten all of these, and then I actually already have a bunch flattened here. So I think I'll just organize it once all of them are flat so I can really see the sizes and dimensions. feel like flattening boxes is one of those things that I always put off and I hate doing, but when you actually do it, it's pretty satisfying. Okay, task number 1 is done. All of the boxes are flat. I'm gonna put these in the hallway and then we'll go back and sort them later on. I just need to like clear them out of this room though. There's like too much stuff in here. Also, I think it's crazy the importance of lighting. Like I'm looking at the camera right now and I think the lighting looks so bad. And whenever I film in my office, like the lighting is so good. So it's crazy to me like how the placement of the room really can dictate how well the lighting of your videos is. I will say in my office, I am sitting right in front of a window, so that's why my lighting is usually really good. So in the next house, I made sure that my office had really good windows and I'll sit right in front of it again because lighting is so important. I am not good filming these videos, you guys. I already dropped my camera like 5 times. I hope she's okay. Oh my gosh, so bad. Oh yeah, I also have my treadmill. I haven't really used my under the desk treadmill in like 2 years. I tried to use it a few months ago, but it's just kind of like, it's hard to just leave under your desk and then put away. So it's just been chilling in here. I think I'm gonna try to move it out though. Okay, it looks like all that we have left in the room for the most part is all of this excess yarn. I really need to find a place for it either in my cubes or, I don't know, somewhere, but there needs to be a better system than this. It's a lot of Parfait Chunky, Parfait XL, I have some Bernat Blanket, and my dollar store yarn. I really need to make that video. And then of course Zaddy Crafts. So we got a lot of different yarn over here. Oh wow, and we even have some Hobie yarn. This is like a whole yarn store. I could just open up my own yarn store. This is like a mini Joann's. Okay, so I officially just got done unboxing and organizing all of the different yarns. So we have Parfait Chunky over here. We then have Bernat Blanket / Big Twist in these two. Then we have the dollar store yarn, Zaddy Crafts, Sweet Snuggle / Parfait XL, and then random. I have my Karen Latte Cake. I forget what that yarn is. Wait, let me go over and grab it. It is the Loops and Thread Petite Pearl. I've been wanting to try that. So I have 2 skeins of that. And then up here I have 2 Loaf Cats and then Little Bunny and Honey Bunny over there. And although I didn't put anything away, at least we're all organized. Organized chaos. So now I think my game plan is I am going to try and find room on my yarn shelf for Parfait Chunky and Parfait XL, and then the Overflow, Bernat Blanket, and the rest of the stuff, I'm gonna try to put it over here in my yarn overflow cube. It's crazy seeing this cube because this is all of my velvet yarn. I have not used velvet in so long. I really need to revisit it. I exclusively used velvet in like the first year of my business, so I need to go back to my roots, but I was thinking of just piling up the yarn right here for the time being to make it more organized and get it out of the bedroom. So we're back in the office and look at that lighting difference. It is crazy, you guys. But okay, I'm gonna try to fit as much Parfait Chunky in my yarn cube and then Parfait XL over here. It's gonna be a tight squeeze, but we're gonna try to make it work. Shay's crying with her fish down here. And then we also have Mrs. Callie. Shay! last box, and I'm gonna try to stuff Parfait XL. Okay, I was able to fit everything, but I don't know if I like the red here. I'm gonna take it out. It kind of like clashes, so I think I'll just store the red in my closet. I also have more yarn in my closet here. And oh, actually there's 2 red skeins, so perfect. I'll just throw them in here. Okay, so all we have left is Zaddy Crafts, Dollar Store yarn, burnout blanket, and my etc. Oh, and the Hobie. So I'm gonna just try to organize it in the closet real quick, and I think we'll be good. Also, this giant box is more stuffing. This is 20 pounds of stuffing. I don't know why they shipped it in this super long box. Usually it comes in the polyfill box, but I'll have to figure out what I want to do with that. Shay is also in here. She loves sitting on this box. She must see a bird or something out the window. She's very focused right now. That focus. Okay, it's definitely not the prettiest, but she is in the closet, so I call that 100% more organized than just chilling out here in the bedroom. Shay in a box. Shay loves her cardboard boxes. I think cardboard boxes are her favorite toy. But yeah, oh my gosh, you guys, it already feels so much bigger in here. I feel so much better already. We just need to find a place for the polyfill, and then also, let me see over here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these skeins. Maybe I'll just toss them in the closet as well. Out of sight, out of mind, right? And then I have my blanket hoodie from Croutons Crochet. I should put that in my office so I can get cozy while crocheting. I forgot it was in here, honestly. I'm gonna do a quick vacuum and then I think we'll be good, guys. Oh my gosh, what a transformation. So the room is officially done. I cannot believe how crazy the transformation is. It feels so empty, you guys. And this fun fact is actually part of our couch. Our couch is a sectional, but we didn't have room in the living room for this piece, so we just threw it in here. And then same with these lights. We never found a place for them. So again, this room has just always been overflow, but oh my gosh, this is crazy. Now that this room is clean and that I'm looking at this bed, I have always wanted to get a bed frame for our guest bed. So what we currently have is an adjustable base where you can have the head tilt up, but way back in Mississippi when our house got struck by lightning, it fried the system. So now this essentially does not work, and we tried to like replace it and everything, but nothing worked. So it is basically just useless. So we've been wanting to replace this and get an actual bed frame for this bed. And now is actually a perfect time to talk about the sponsor of today's video, FlexiSpot. So when looking for a new bed frame, I really wanted one that was sturdy, stylish, and most importantly, easy to set up. I hate ordering furniture that takes forever to set up, so when I saw FlexiSpot's Japanese joinery bed, I was sold. This bed frame features a traditional Japanese joinery design. I love how everything clicked right into place so effortlessly. No tools were needed, and the overall assembly process took only around 10 minutes, which is an all-time record for me. I also love that the bed frame is sturdy and quiet, and this is all thanks to the Velcro secured slats that help reduce noise. And with the inward recessed legs, this lets the bed frame sit snugly against the wall, so no wobble and no squeaking. The bed is crafted from eco-friendly solid wood rubber, so it's built to last and blends beautifully with any decor. You get the same high-quality craftsmanship as Thuma, but at a more affordable price, which is perfect for design lovers on a budget. And best of all, it's ready to ship. Your order goes out in 1 to 2 days and it arrives in just 3 to 5. So if you want to upgrade your sleep setup, FlexiSpot is actually having an amazing Memorial Day sale. You can get up to 65% off and have the chance to win free orders. And if you use my code Jenna at checkout, you can get an extra $30 off either the Japanese joinery bed or mattress. So don't miss out. Both the FlexiSpot Japanese joinery bed and the U3 hybrid mattress start at $349.99. Check out the links down below in my description to get shopping. And thank you so much again, FlexiSpot, for sponsoring today's video. I started making the bed, and of course Miss Shay decided to come on and try to help. And by helping, she just wants to lay on the bed and be in the way. I feel like that's a classic move from every cat whenever you're trying to make up the bed. But Shay loves the new bed frame. It looks so good, you guys. I'm waiting for the comforter. It's in the wash, but we have the pillows, the clean sheets, and the room is looking so much better. Can we talk about the transformation? This is crazy. I kind of wish we had different color sheets. I feel like these sheets are not vibing with the room aesthetic, but it's okay. Once we move, I definitely will be getting new bed sheets and everything. Try to make the guest room really cute. I feel like white sheets and a white comforter would look best with this wood, but potentially another guest bedroom makeover coming soon. But for now, I am so happy. I feel so much better that this room is actually clean, you guys. This is crazy. What a day. It is literally 3:30. It's taken me all day, but it was so worth it. Hello friends. Today I am working on some fruit snails, throwback to last year when my friend Zoe from Garden Hoe Crochet, she came out with these iconic like fruit snail bundle, and I feel like everybody really got into making them, including me. I was a pattern tester for her. So today a customer reached out and they wanted me to make Bluebert the snail and Strawbert the snail. So I've been working on the two little fruit bodies, or should I say like the shells, and then I just got done the body of the one snail. It honestly reminds me of like a slug. This is so funny, but essentially you then just like put the little fruit shell like that, and there you go. You got a little Strawbert. So I need to go make Bluebert's body and then do the little leafy parts, but then we should be done. This pattern is super market prep friendly. It whips up so quick, and they're honestly really addicting to make. I made a jumbo Strawbert back in the day, and it is still one of my favorite things that I've pattern tested. Zoe is a super awesome crochet artist. Shout out Zoe if you're watching. Her and I actually go way back. When I first started my Instagram, she was like one of the first crochet friends that I made on Instagram, because she also started her account like around the same time, and we were like in the same tester call. So it's so cute that we're still friends to this day. And for anyone out there who is new to the crochet community and you're wondering how you get more involved, how do you make friends, how do you get picked for tester calls, honestly just try to connect with your fellow crocheters who maybe like started around the same time as you. Like you're kind of all in the same boat. Like you just started your account, you're trying to grow, so it's really nice to find people in that same spot so you guys can just help and support each other. Also try to apply for as many tester calls as you can. I know I personally did not get accepted into a tester call for I'd say like a few months. Like it took a while, but once I got accepted, I'm like, yes. And I still talk to some of those friends that I've made from those tester calls to this day. So definitely try to be patient with the tester calls. I know it can get frustrating, but honestly keep your options open. I feel like there are so many tester calls going on nowadays, especially with like everyone crocheting, everyone coming up with patterns. So just keep your eyes peeled, and if you see something you like, definitely just shoot your shot and try to apply, because you never know. Shay just came up and cuddled with Callie. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Sometimes Shay will just go up on her own and cuddle, and other times we have to place her on there, but it's so cute when she actually just does it herself. But I just got done the blue snail body. This is giving gender reveal. I love the pink and blue. So now I just need to finish up the leaves. I just got done the one leaf for the blueberry. I need to make a second, and then I need to do the strawberry topper, and then this order should be done. Alright, Bluebert is done. Look at this little guy. So cute. I miss making these. They are so fun. Okay, on to Strawbert. All right, I officially finished Strawbert. He is looking so cute. So now we have both Strawbert and Bluebert, and I got the perfect little baggies for them to package them up. But yeah, this was such a fun little order. I always love making things for my YouTube viewers. It's so special. Going from my house to their house. And wait, I have to give them a little hug check. This is like a double hug check since they're so small. Look how perfect the bags are for them. I love seeing the plushies in these little plastic bags. It just reminds me of them like being fish in the little fish bag going home. I don't know why it reminds me of that, but it's very satisfying to see them all packaged up. But all right, these snails are ready to go off to their forever home. Coraline, if you're watching, I hope you love your snails. Hey friends, happy Thursday. Today, I'm actually working on some orders for customers. My patron reached out to me and she is requesting a purple bear to be made, and I'm using my Bailey the Bear pattern, so that is what I'm trying to get done today. These are her two arms that I just finished, and then I'm working on her leg. It's fun to go back and make my patterns because I feel like I come out with all these patterns and then I move on to the next pattern, but I never really go back and revisit the patterns that I've written. And Bailey the Bear has been pretty popular because I got another order for her. I am going to make a toffee colored Bailey with a pink bow. For this bow, for the lilac Bailey, I think I'm going to do a darker shade of purple. So she's going to be an all purple bear, and I think she's going to turn out really cute. I never made the Care Bears either. Maybe I can make a smaller version of Bailey in the future that would be perfect for Care Bears. Yes, I feel like I need to do that. I'll put it on my list for future patterns to make. But okay, I am just going to keep crocheting. That's really all I have left to do today, which is awesome. I love a good crochet session. I probably will go call my mom and my sister, so I'll put you guys on time-lapse mode, but I will check in with you guys later today. Oh wait, and before I forget, I just got these new shoes. They're the new Adidas. They're the Spizzelles, and I've been seeing these all over TikTok, and they're actually so cute. This brown color I feel like will go with everything, and I've been needing like a new shoe that's not just like plain white, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like a fabric material and they're actually really comfy. So I'm excited to have these new shoes. They just came in. I ordered them from Dick's Sporting Goods literally yesterday at 12 p.m. and they came in the next day. So honestly, really good shipping. Here's Callie. Hi, Callie. Hi, baby. Callie still has her cone. She's recovering well, though. She says, thank you so much for all the sweet messages. She's so funny with this cone, though. She keeps knocking everything over, so she knocked over my plant here. Poor Callie. Hopefully next week she can get the cone off. Oh yeah, and I also wanted to show you guys, I got some happy mail from one of my patrons, Quinn. She sent me some of her eyes, and also I see a scrunchie here, so let me show you guys. You guys are seriously the sweetest to send me anything. Like, anytime you guys send me something, I'm like, oh my gosh, you're so sweet. But I love this scrunchie. Oh my gosh, and it's purple. I feel like purple is her signature color, but look at that. It goes perfectly with this other scrunchie. You guys know I'm a scrunchie girl. I feel like I always have a scrunchie on my wrist. Wait, Quinn, this is so cute. This is so good. I've been also meaning to make a scrunchie for so long. I feel like they're the perfect project to just like whip up in a snap. But I love this yarn that she used. It must be like variegated because you see all the different colors, all the different shades of purple. So cool. Thank you, Quinn. And then, oh, she gave me some of these stickers. Her logo and mascot is a goose, so these chaotic stickers are very funny. Very on brand, Quinn. And then the safety eyes. Oh my gosh, look at these, you guys. Wait, let me adjust it because they got a little moved around. Look at that shimmer. Oh my gosh, they are gorgeous. Also, they're 30 millimeters, so I'm super excited to use these. I feel like my 30 millimeter eye collection is kind of lacking. I have a lot of 25 millimeter, but not a lot of 30. And then, oh my gosh, look at these last ones. These might be my favorite. Like the pink and the blue, they look stunning together. And if you guys want to order from Quinn, this is her business card. It's Whimsy Stitches. Definitely hit her up. I will have everything linked down below though, in case you want to shop her stuff. time for eyes, and I just grabbed my eyes from my friend Melissa, Bora B Babies. She made me these amazing eyes. I think I'm between these three because they have a slight purple tint to them. So let me test out, I think I'll do Moonlight first. And let's see what it looks like. These are Moonlight. Gorgeous shimmer. Okay, so I'm not gonna put them in all the way because I'm not sure, but it's giving Care Bear, honestly. Look at that. Oh my gosh, okay, I think these are perfect. I love how it goes perfectly with the lilac yarn. I'm obsessed, you guys. Okay, Moonlight is the winner. I love when the first eye that I pick is the eye that I go with. It just is so satisfying. I'll have Melissa's shop down below and oh my gosh, what is with me having butter fingers every time I'm recording? I feel like I like fumble stuff all the time on camera. Good thing I did not drop these. That would have been bad. I hate dropping the sinker eyes because, you know, they're like glass eyes. I do not want them to get damaged, but ooh, okay. That was a good save on my end. Let me go put these away before I drop them. What I was trying to say before I almost dropped the eyes is that I will have all of these linked down below for you in case you want to check out Melissa's shop. Morning, friends. It is the next day. I made some good progress with Bailey the bear. Look how she turned out. This is the head, and oh my gosh, the eyes look so good with her. I am obsessed. I love it. I decided to give her a mushroom snout. This is the color Mushroom from Parfait Chunky. I decided to go with mushroom versus making her all lilac. I feel like it would be like a good break in color. I don't know. I feel like all lilac would be too much, and I'm so glad I went that way because I think she looks perfect. So now all I have to do is sew up the head to the body, make her dark purple bow and the tail, and she'll all be done. Yay! Also, today is May 9th, so tomorrow my husband and I are actually running a half marathon. I've never been a runner. I did do track in high school for like a few weeks and then I quit. Like, running has never been my go-to activity, but my husband and I decided to challenge ourselves this year and sign up for this half marathon. So we signed up back in January. So we've been training for the past 5 months. We actually stuck to a really good training plan, and I can now say that I kind of do enjoy running. I feel like it's taken me a long time to finally enjoy running, but I see the hype with it now. It really is a great form of exercise. It's like a nice way to like let go of everything and truly just like focus on moving your body. And yeah, I don't know, I just really enjoy it, especially with a good playlist. A good playlist is key. I feel like I do significantly better on my runs when I have my favorite songs playing versus like, you know, just the typical songs. So I'm really excited to run the half tomorrow. We're running the Yosemite half, so it is going to be near Yosemite National Park. It'll be hopefully gorgeous views, and yeah, this is my first ever half marathon. I've only done one like official race in the past, and that was like a 5K for like my town for 4th of July. So that's like the only race I've ever done, so I'm really excited. We have to wake up at like 4 a.m. tomorrow because the race starts around 6, and as much as it kind of stinks to wake up super early like that, I would much prefer to run super early in the morning than like midday when it gets really hot. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted how we do. I'm really excited to just get it over with. I'll definitely come and update you guys once I'm done the race and once I come back from the weekend. Okay, I quickly changed crew necks, but Bailey the bear is officially done. Look at that little baby tail. So cute, but here's the final reveal. Oh my gosh, she turned out so cute. And how cute is her little dark purple bow? It goes so cute with her lilac body, and I'm still just so obsessed with how she turned out. I'm super excited to send this off to my customer, and of course, we have to give her the little hug check. So cute. She really is inspiring me to make the Care Bears. I think I need to make a mini bear pattern. I feel like making Care Bears in this Bailey the bear pattern will take me a long time, so if I came up with a mini version, I think that would be much better. Like, how cute would it be to have all of the Care Bears together? But all right, one bear down, one more to go. Hi friends, happy Sunday. It's also Mother's Day, so shout out to all of the mothers out there. We just got back home from our weekend near Yosemite National Park because that's where we were doing our half marathon, and oh my gosh, you guys, I feel so good that I finished that race. I know I told you guys that I would come back on and update you about how the race went, so I'm keeping my promise. Also, on the way to the race, it was around like an hour and a half away from us, I decided to crochet more bears because more customers want Bailey the bear. I'm honestly very very surprised that Bailey is so popular in terms of like orders, what customers want from me. I love making her though, so I am not mad about that. But anyway, I will be stuffing her as I tell you guys how the race went. So we've been training since January, and like I told you guys, like I am not a runner. My first goal for this half marathon was just to finish. And then my second goal was to do it nonstop, like don't walk at all, like run the whole thing. So the course honestly was a bit harder than I thought. Where we were training around here, like where we currently live in California, it's extremely flat. Like there's no elevation, no hills, everything is super flat. But for the race, it was by Yosemite National Park, so there was a lot of hills, but a good portion of the race was downhill. So I would say when we first started out, like mile 1 through 3 was kind of hard. It was pretty rocky. It was like not a paved road, it was dirt road. And then you were constantly going uphill, downhill, and it was like rolling hills. So I wasn't used to that. So that was a little bit of a challenge. And then the second portion of the race, I would say miles 4 through 10, they were amazing. They were all downhill, and it was honestly like a steep downhill. So I felt like I was flying. I'm like, wow, this is effortless. I was running so fast. I was like, wow, mile 5. And then it felt like 5 minutes later, I was passing like mile 7. And then mile 10 was up next. So we were like flying through it. Mind you, my husband was also running this race with me. He originally had a different goal for himself and was going to run separately since he was much faster than me. But on race day, he decided to just race with me, which I really appreciate because I definitely needed that moral support. So after mile 10, you know, I'm on my runner's high, I'm feeling great. It was all downhill, I was flying through it. But then we hit mile 10, and that is where the course leveled out. So then you go back to flat road, and then from mile 10 to 13.1, rolling hills again. And let me tell you, I never felt this way before, where I felt like my body like completely just hit a wall, like no energy. My muscles were completely drained. Like I had no energy. I felt like I could not like walk one more step. And maybe that's a little bit dramatic now thinking back. Like it wasn't that bad, but I was just like, whoa. Going from like the downhill running to the flat and the rolling hills, it really was hard to adjust. So I did end up having to walk some, which is sad, but you know, it's fine. I did what I had to do to finish. And at that point, like in that moment, I was like, I can't finish. Like I have to just stop. But no, we kept going and we finished, which was great. But yeah, overall, I'm super proud of myself for doing it and checking it off the bucket list. Like this was something I never thought I would be able to do because I'm not a runner. I never envisioned myself being able to run that much, and I had a blast. So I just wanted to come on and update you guys about it. For the rest of the day today, I am going to be working on Bailey the bear, and then I'll also just catching up on all my admin stuff since I was away this weekend. I couldn't get back to messages and such. So it'll be a nice chill Sunday reset day. Just got done. Bailey the bear. She turned out so cute. I went with these gold eyes and then of course the iconic pink bow. I'm so excited to send her off to my customer. Thank you guys so much for ordering from my shop. I love making all of these plushies for you guys. And hopefully later this summer I can open my shop for a little bit for made to order so I can make more plushies for you guys. Good morning, friends. Look what I got in the mail the other day. I wanted to wait for the good lighting to show you guys my recent sinker eye haul. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, Jenna, you have so many sinker eyes. I know, I'm so bad. I can't not support all of my small business friends out there. I love supporting everybody who does the handmade sinker eyes. Mad respect towards y'all. I could never, but okay, let's get into the haul. My first set is from Lush Lux Loops. This is my second or third set that I bought from her. This is specifically her 4th wing drop, and I was really excited for these eyes. I think this is the second time she did this drop. I missed it the first time, but I'm so excited that I was able to get my hands on some of these. And if you missed my other video, Lush Lux Loops is the one where I got that safety eye jig / clamp that finally works for me. So highly recommend if you're looking for a safety eye jig and you haven't found one that works for you. She has one on her website that works amazing. But okay, oh my gosh, you guys aren't even ready for these. Okay, look at these eyes. Like, look at those details. Oh my gosh. Every time, whenever I get eyes from her, I'm like, she outdid herself. Like, May is so talented. Can we talk about Andarna's eyes though? They're so perfect. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to make these. And oh wait, there was one more. Oh my gosh, like what? Look at that quality. I love all of the extra details that May puts into her eyes because it truly just makes them super special and very unique compared to other sinker eyes. Oh, Shay wants to say hello. Okay, the next set is from my friend Melissa. She spoiled me and sent me these. I'm like, Melissa, oh my gosh, she is the sweetest. So Melissa's shop is called Bora Bee Babies. I'll have all of the shops linked down below, but basically with Melissa, look at these eyes, and she wanted me to collab with her and make a certain set that's like a Crochet by Jenna set. So these are the colors that I picked out, and oh my gosh, look at them. I am so in love. Also these ones specifically, you guys know I'm a pink girly, but also I feel like these two colors go with my like overall logo slash brand aesthetic, so I thought this card would be perfect. I'm going to work on names with her. I think these are the names that came with like the pigment, so I'm gonna work on giving her names, and then yeah, this will be a Crochet by Jenna set. And then she spoiled me even more and sent me additional freebies. Let me show you guys. Okay, so these are called Love Potion, and I love the pink and yellow tones. And then she gave me these ones. They're called Anti-Matter. I think these would be perfect for dragons. And then lastly, the ones I'm most excited about are called the Onyx Depths, and look at that, so much detail, and I love how it's subtle. These again would be perfect for dragons, specifically Tarn. I feel like if I made him again, even though technically he has gold eyes, I think I could see him rocking these. Okay, and the last box is from, of course, who else? 3J's Handcrafts. I absolutely love Jennifer's eyes, and she actually sent these to me as a thank you because I purchased so many eyes from her. She was honestly the first shop that I really supported and really is what got me into buying a lot of sinker eyes in the first place. And oh my gosh, look at this set that she just sent. Oh my goodness, so many amazing colors. And again, I'm more of a shimmer girl, so I love how shimmery these are. So many good options. This just makes me want to crochet. But then also part of me is like an eye hoarder. Like I don't want to use them. I don't want to like waste them. I get the same way with stickers. Like when I was in my stationery era and I was collecting stickers from all of my artist friends that I follow on YouTube, I did not want to use the stickers. I'm like, I don't want to waste them. So now I feel like I'm getting that way with sinker eyes, but no, I need to use these sinker eyes. They are too gorgeous not to use. And that is it for the mini haul. Okay, I'm gonna seriously try to put myself on a sinker eye ban though. I have so many. I need to like stop. Once I start using them and start depleting the stash, then I will allow myself to buy more.